Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nick Rook. Today I'm going to be giving a speech on college education. More specifically, I'm going to be giving a speech on why college education should be free for all. Just think about it for a minute. Think about you just graduated high school, as many of us have. You're looking at colleges, your dream schools, but you're not thinking about tuition costs, housing, fees, food, textbooks. All of these cost thousands of dollars per year. It's ridiculous. All to go get a higher education and better yourself. Seeing these absurd costs, you and your family are left with an ultimatum. You could either take out student loans and fall into crippling debt, or you completely just forget the dream of college altogether and go different routes, such as like trade school or something. Say you were to choose the first path, the first option I talked about, you wouldn't be alone. Roughly 43 million Americans have outstanding federal student loan debt. It's about 13% of the nation, per census data, NerdWallet. Now I'm going to be talking about why free college education is a necessity in the world. First, the price of college education is just simply too high. The cost per year for tuition for in-state residents was nearly $12,000 in 2024. That is insane for in-state. That's not even out-of-state. And for out-of-state residents, nearly triples the number, equivalent to around $30,780 per Business Insider. Cost of tuition alone is enough to completely drain somebody's bank account. The average annual cost of room and board is nearly $13,500 a year. So first you're looking at tuition, which let's just round off and say $12,000 a year. Add on to that, you're looking around $25,000 per year to go get a higher education and and better yourself. That is just ridiculous. Another thing why college education should be free is people who just simply cannot afford it are just being forgotten about. The price of college leads to underpayment of equally skilled workers. I was doing some research. According to the Harvard Business School, there's a clear, marked difference in wage between workers who are college graduates and those who are not. Even if they have the same skills, attributes, all of these as you. Just because you had a college education, you'd be getting paid way more than somebody who didn't. And that's just not fair. It's not equal at all. Some employers believe a person who has attained a 4-year degree has certain skills such as like organizational, life, and commitment skills. It's unfair those who can just do an equal job or even better, they just get overlooked because of the sheer price of a higher education. Now, having talked about that and the need for college, let's talk about how this can happen. The solution is pretty simple and on paper. It's just give everybody a free college education. But how can you do that? Somebody's got to pay for it. Many other countries such as Germany, Norway, and Finland all have implemented a very working, well-oiled machine of free college policies with great success. So it is feasible. It's a very feasible thing. Free college tuition isn't even foreign to the USA. According to the People's Word, the City University of New York's many 4-year colleges and community college tuition were free until the late 1960s. So it can happen, and it has happened in our own country. What the government would have to do is pretty much just like military, healthcare, and infrastructure, like building roads and stuff like that. They just have to treat education as a good. so our tax money would go into it. Free college would just simply make the economy better. Studies have shown for every $1 that is invested in education, it returns about $3 to $4 into the economy. So let me explain that a little better for you. Say you have a lot of workers and you send them all through college. They all gain many more skills. They're very smart, very well attributed to what they're going to do. They can do a better job. They can be more efficient and just be all around better. That's how our economy gains from free college education. It would just simply result in a more complete and competitive workforce. Having more educated minds means more educated ideas, resulting in extreme productivity and growth. Now, if college were to become free, and let's hope it does, what would happen in the future? Just think about a life where you and your family don't have to worry about insane debt just because of what you have accomplished and just because you want to better yourself altogether. In a statement said on CNBC, Tara Falcone said, individuals that are completely debt-free have an absolutely different mindset than somebody who is completely in debt. There's a greater sense of peace, freedom, opportunity that comes with being debt-free. You don't have a giant stress on your shoulders, so you can focus on doing better at what you're good at. That also goes back into having the economy better. You can focus on, instead of focusing on paying off debt and whatnot, you can focus on just being a better person and doing better your job. In 2020, Florida Tech did a research project on the quality of life among people with certain types of debt, such as student loans, credit card, mortgage. Only those with student debt showed a significant decrease in quality of life. Now, eliminating student loan debt does not only help the individuals, it helps communities as a whole. More of the population will have skills and ideas contribute to communities around them. Communities can be safer. Studies show that people who did not attend college or attain a high school diploma are 63% likely to be incarcerated than somebody who goes to a 4-year degree. Incarcerated means go to prison. Now that I've spoken about my word about free college, what can you do to make this happen? Free college is not unattainable by any means necessary. It was once a standard in our country and is still in many other countries. Making the switch only means a significant improvement in our lives. Thank you for listening to my speech. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day.